Really liked it a lot. Lots of really nice places. Very good guides. Very good guides.
It helped ignite the fire in my spirit again. So it was a really nice renewal of getting back into my faith.
Hi, this is Bob Bowen from the Bowen family, and I would say this, that you think you know your faith until you come here, and that your faith is deepened. You make deeper connections between the Old Testament and New Testament of what guides us, and it was an awesome experience, and we would say do it.
My name is Monsignor Larry Droll. I'm pastor of St. Anne's Catholic Church in Midland, Texas, and a large number of our parishioners joined Steve Ray and Janet on their trip to the Holy Land here in early 2023. Our people found it to be a very moving experience to visit the sites of where Jesus was born, where he did his miracles, where he suffered, died, and rose again. And they've talked about very deep spiritual renewal on their own behalf, and also about having some sort of a re-entry program so that they know what they want to do to share the message of the good news with others and the concern for the people of the Holy Land.
Okay. Hi, I'm Lance Hocanettle from Fort Morgan, Colorado, and I'd just like to say coming here to this Christmas Holy Land pilgrimage was a real eye-opener, and now the gospel readings and all the references to the Old and New Testament have now come alive, and I am just on fire for the faith, and I'm just so happy. Carolyn and I came and it just went by way too fast, but just what an amazing and awesome experience. And if you can get to this pilgrimage, go, you'll never regret it.
Has been an amazing experience. We definitely follow in the steps of Jesus and Mary. We started in Nazareth and we were able to behold the Lamb. Then we came all the way to Jerusalem, where we were able to behold the hour when he did everything, sacrificed everything for us. And today was the grand finale, where we'll be able to behold the freedom he gave us. So now we're ready to be witnesses, martyrs, like Steve said, because we have seen and heard. So now we're ready to proclaim it. Thank you, Steve and Janet. Has been beautiful and also fun and delicious, culturally, but for me, mainly spiritually. God bless.
Everybody's sad that Amr is going home.
Okay.
Remember what I said to you last night?
What?
At the dinner table, I was thinking about what I remember.
Yeah.
I meant that.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Best.
Our second home is Houston too, so.
This group, Amr.
Thank you.
What'd you think of this group?
I told them on the bus something the other day. I said I hate to see this group leave, and I don't say that very often.
I know we don't. What'd you guys think of the trip?
More than words can say.
Once in a lifetime.
It'll stay
I
with
don't
us.
know how to explain.
Just tell them I'm the best.
It'll stay to think about, but we're gonna do another one with you. Awesome. Yeah. So until we meet again.
It was awesome. Once in a lifetime, and I hope we get to bring somebody else again. I'd love to come back.
Well, for me, the pilgrimage was just opening the Word in the book. I mean, absolutely, just continued to dot the I's, cross the T's, and just made me a better person. And that's why we're here. And so that was the most meaningful thing to me.
I just think it's going to take a while to digest all of it. We've seen so many things that we've read about in our Bibles, heard about all of our lives, and to have it come to life and just taking all of that in is just, it's impossible to describe. And I can't wait to just have a moment to really think about it.
Yeah.
And
What'd you think of the safety in the organization?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah, it's
Great.
perfect. But you set this up, you and Janet set this up in a manner in which I can absolutely picture Jesus on a boat where the crowds were so big that pushed him in the Sea of Galilee. I can see that and understand how his voice carries over the water and up the hill.
Yeah.
And so, and then the way that you helped tie in Old Testament to New Testament was so it meant a lot to me.
Yeah. But yes, as far as feeling safe, we had friends back home that didn't want to come because they thought it wasn't safe. There was never a moment that I didn't feel like that we were in good hands. You've been there, you've done it, you know who to talk to and how to talk to them. So it was great.
Well, thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks for trusting us.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was almost hard to absorb everything. There was just, each stop was, ooh, even better. Ooh, this is even better. So it was really wonderful.
We
Y'all
covered a
did
lot of
really-
territory, didn't we?
Oh, and y'all so much have it down, and yeah, it was really good.
What do you think?
I'm still processing. It was amazing. I mean, there were so many just little God moments. But you know, we were going so fast, so I can't wait till I get home and go to church on Sunday and listen to the gospel and be able to relate to it.
Yeah. Some people say that when they're at Mass and they hear the Gospels, they want to jab the people next to them and say, I was there.
Same thing. It was just amazing. I mean, it's just given us a whole new take on, you know, I can't wait to get back and read the Gospels, you know, and just read it again new. And, you know, I'm just already thinking ahead to Easter. Yes. Y'all did a great job.
Great
Thank
job.
you.
Great drivers. Great.
Yes.
And we loved all the, just the scripture and the conversation between the visits, between the sites and all the aha moments, just in that was amazing.
We had an amazing experience with Steve and Janet on this pilgrimage. At times it was spiritually moving, and at other times it was funny. Highly recommend it.
Yes, and he always gets the best quality guides and bus drivers, and you feel safe, and you have like this amazing religious spiritual experience, but you also have amazing cultural insights from the local guides. And I can't put into words how awesome this experience has been for me and for my family, and we'll remember it forever.
I really liked it. I think I learned a lot more than I ever would have from like school or whatever, and I really liked it. It was a fun time spending with my family, and the food is also amazing.
Thank you.
It was very spiritually moving, and I enjoyed the cultural aspect to it.
It was a great trip. It's an invaluable experience, especially for younger people who really want to develop their faith. It's a very great trip. Highly recommended.
The best, Mom.
It's funny.
I was just going to say thank you very much. You know, it's been an impressive tour.
My name is Bill Bartosh. I'm from San Angelo, Texas. My wife and I are finishing up the most remarkable Holy Land tour that I could have ever imagined with Steve Ray and his group. The sensational people to take us to places we never thought that we would ever see. The depth of their knowledge about all the different sites.
Go ahead.
The depth of their knowledge about the different sites they took us to was just outstanding. I will tell you personally that I'm leaving with a greater understanding of who Jesus was and what he did for my life. And I feel so much closer to him, and it has changed my life forever. So, if you are considering or thinking about a Holy Land tour, you must get together with Steve and Janet Ray for the time of your life, an experience you will never forget. Thank you.
So, my name's Anthony, and I came with Steve Ray in April of this year and had a really awesome time. It was very impactful spiritually. I had to bring my wife back. We spent Christmas in the Holy Land, and what a special time to be here. It's so safe. The logistics, you know, we watched other tour buses in long lines that we were never in, and just the insights from Steve Ray. I would never go to the Holy Land with anyone else but Steve Ray, and we're already planning our trip for Holy Land Part 2 in September of 2024.
I loved it.
Well, the organization was extremely pleasant because we were always on time every time, and it was nice to be there when the crowd wasn't there like this morning. It was nice to go and see the tomb of Jesus, which was really heart-clenching and amazing. And I just want to say this is great for teens because us teens get so influenced by the littlest things, and when we go off to other places, we aren't that strong in our faith, and so we decide to drift over here. And when I came here, I got so strong in my faith that now I'm like, this is who I want to be, and this is who someone I want to marry is gonna be in this church only. And everything's gone great, and it's a great experience to take back home and tell others.
Awesome. Being there where it happened, and seeing how close everything was to Capernaum, how close everything was to Rome, and then tying in some loose ends which I didn't even know about, like Adam's burial spot. It's kind of like I had no idea. So it was awesome.
It's just fascinating to see the Bible come to life and all these parables come to life, and really for Christ to come to life. Otherwise it's just stories, but here you're actually touching and feeling and being in all these sites. It's an amazing experience, and I think it's going to take probably years for me to kind of process this spiritually, personally. A few tears flowed, but I think it's like a big giant seed has been watered now. It's going to flourish spiritually.
And there we see the last of them. There they go, sad. And there goes the group to the airport. It's always sad to see them go. It was a great group. Good night, Notre Dame.